Hey everyone, so in today's video, I am going to attempt to make a cake that I saw on Pinterest. The inside of it is going to look like this. I want to look like an American flag. And then the decoration, I'm going to try and get it to look like a shotgun shell. I am not a cake decorator, never done it in my life. So, don't know how this is going to turn out. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I got my first cake out of the oven. It looks good. But I did not calculate properly. I need 3 blue cakes, not 1. So I need to go get more cake, more food coloring. Hopefully I can get close to the same shade of blue so it doesn't look weird. But I'm trying to make it exactly 13 layers, just like a flag. So I'm going to do 1-inch layers. I need 7 inches of blue. So I currently have 2. I have white mix in the oven. And they take 30-ish minutes each. And I only have 1 cake pan. So this is going to be a very long process. Last cake is in the oven. It is 4 o'clock. I have been making cakes since 9 a.m. Did not expect it to take this long. But I did go to the store and got more cake mix because I did not like the way this turned out. Like that color of blue just wasn't what I was going for. But I did pick this up while I was there so that I can make sure the layers are even. But I'm going to end up doing 3/4 inch layers, and the thing only went to 1 inch. So I cut little grooves in it so that I could get it to the length I wanted it. I used this light blue cake as like my tester cake. I cut it down to the size layers I wanted, and then I tested to see how many of the inside rings I could get out of 1 cake. And I think I can get 2. I'm just going to have to piece it together just a little bit. As the cakes cool, I have been putting them in the freezer because I looked it up and it said the best way to decorate it is if they're like cold. They don't crumble quite as bad. So as soon as they're completely cool, I wrap them in some saran wrap and put them in the freezer. Okay, this has been in the freezer for a while now, and it's pretty solid, so I'm going to start and do the 3 layers that go inside the blue of white. So, I'm just going to put it on the counter, and then, let's see if we can do this. Kind of nervous. So I need 3 cakes for the top. I'm going to keep this as a solid layer, and then I'm going to do 1 out of this one. And then I'm going to try and get 2 out of this one. So I got the red cakes and the white cakes cut into the 3/4 inch layers. It was a little bit difficult because the cakes were completely frozen, and I did end up having quite a bit of cake left over after I got everything cut. So I made those leftover cakes into cake pops. And with the blue cakes, I didn't need 3/4 inch layers, so I did those in 2 inches. So I had 5 inches total of blue. And then when I was stacking, I tried to do as thin of frosting in the middle as possible so you couldn't see the frosting between the layers. And then I put the frosting on the outside real thin. I think it's called a crumb coat. I don't know. I just see it on all the baking shows I watch. So that's what I did, hoping it would make the outside layer of frosting look better. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the silver at the bottom first. I'm even as it's gonna get. I'm gonna put a thicker layer of white on. Okay, so I have this color misting spray stuff, and I'm hoping this is good enough. If not, I have like these silver sanding sugar sprinkles. So I'm gonna try the spray first and hope that works. Evidently, this spray stuff doesn't dry because it's been in the fridge for like 20 minutes and it's still wet. So I'm just going to peel this off and hope for the best. For the frosting, I'm doing red, and this is the only red frosting I could find. It's the Wilton Red Creamy Decorator icing. Doesn't taste great, but it's all I got. So, let's see if this works. Lines, I haven't decided the best way. I can either use the skewers and like do that. Alright, that did not work. So I guess we're gonna try the fork. Oh, that doesn't look bad. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these sprinkles, cause like, if you look at them, it kind of resembles gunpowder. So I think I'm gonna put frosting all over the base and just cover it in the sprinkles. Alright, so I personally think it looks decent. I wouldn't say that I perfectly nailed it, but for my first time ever doing cake decorating, I think it looks pretty good. I'm proud of myself. I hope it doesn't fall over, because it is starting to lean. But yeah, I'm hoping the inside looks as cool as I think it's going to. This is the part that I'm most excited for. I really, really, really hope this looks really good when I cut it open. It has started to lean, but I think it's fine. It hasn't fallen, so I think it's good. Here we go. Honestly, that's not bad. It doesn't look horrible. Well, that's exciting. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe down below.